This is the oldest cemetery in the city of Burlington. It dates back to the Revolutionary War. A lot of the Revolutionary War veterans from this area are buried here, as well from the Civil War and on up. I think the cemetery was closed about the 1920s, 1930s. The VFW used to hold their Memorial Day parade down here, march into here, starting at the top, starting halfway up North Street here and march it into here. I remember it. I have some pictures of it. I'm not sure where they did the honors though. I haven't found the Revolutionary War veterans' graves yet. There's graves scattered throughout here that date to the late 1700s, early 1800s. So, and I think some of the soldiers who were at Battery Park might be buried up here also. There's my bike again. I'm on my bike. This is the storm damage from the last storm that came through last week. It has fallen on a lot of the old graves. It doesn't look like it's damaged a whole lot of them. Still, it's going to be a job to take them away. I see he's uprooted one right there. And there's another one there. There's one over there. And these are old graves. This is a huge tree. It's been here for quite a while. And I think this is the tree that was in my picture taken in the 1950s. Come to look at it, there's the looks like the headstone over here, or the monument that they stood by to render honors. So we'll see what's going on here. As you can see, there's some old gravestones have been knocked down. I don't know if you can see the birth date on there, 1796 to 1868. 1864, 1795. So this is the older part of the cemetery. This must be, I think this is where they rendered the honors. Hawkins Suwabs, New York Volunteers. Here's a Civil War veteran here. The stone has sunk down some. Okay. So there's some of the others. She died 1811. I don't know how good this shows up in here. It's kind of faded. (1824 to 1912). So she's one of the older ones, or younger ones, I should say, in a graveyard here. These are pretty well faded out. Age 80, born 1776. Okay, I went up here. Died 1838, it says, age 23. 1832, age 24. Okay, it looks like there was an epidemic back then, which happened in Burlington and the other towns quite often. It gives a whole family history there. Okay. Captain Powell Devings, born Lyme, Connecticut, 1749, died Hartford, Connecticut, April 9, 1795. Known as Patriot, he enlisted in the Continental Army at the Lexington Alarm, April 1775, and served with distinction through the war for American independence. He was an original member of the Society of the Cincinnati, whatever that is. So this is the gravestone or monument that the VFW rendered honors to back in the 50s. Okay, so I found it. His whole family is here. And this is the tree and the trees that the color guard stood under and the firing squad stood under, and there was a fence around here. So I have found it. The tree missed it, which is good. So that spot right there was where the Air Force firing squad stood, honor squad. Over here, or by here, would be where the VFW squad stood, color guard. And my father stood probably right about here as they rendered honors. I have the picture. There was a iron fence around here at that time, so looks like they picked it up. Or, of course, it's been over 50 years.